Hi farmers, hello good people, hello internet. Welcome to my today's vlog. And in today's vlog, I'm actually shooting it from my usual Michorani farm here in Kibwezi East of Kibwezi, here in Kibwezi East of Kibwezi Kambo sub-county in Kibwezi, larger Kibwezi, Makueni County. And in today's vlog, I wanted to do a review of how my mangoes are doing. This is the mango season, and to tell you the secret behind my success. As you know, or as you are aware, and if you are not aware, get it from me, Makueni produces the highest number of mangoes, sweet mangoes in Kenya. We specialize in Tommy, apple mango, and there's a third one which I'm forgetting, but all grafted mangoes. In my case here at Michorani farm, I do apple mango, and on maturity I sell each at around 15 Kenya shillings, and I managed to produce over 10,000 pieces of ripe apple mango. So in today's vlog, I want to show you what I use to ensure that my mangoes flower very well. This is an apple mango. This is an apple mango. Red, this is now the flowering season, but there are some which are already flowered. And the secret behind this is, the secret behind this success is because I trim them during off season. I trim in between so that I create space and I create a conducive atmosphere for them to flower and actually maximize the flowers. We do trim so that we give it a bit of space, and we aerate the plant in between so that the mango gives you what you anticipate. So on this other side, you can see the success of my curing, how I take care of them. These are small mangoes which are coming up. They are in their numbers here, there are plenty. Show my viewers this section. These are mangoes all through. These are mangoes, these are small mangoes. I mean the fruits themselves. The big one is a mango tree. These are now the fruits. These are now the mango fruits. Up here, all this. And this is due to getting to know the secret of how to achieve. In fact, you may take me a photo while here. Yeah, for my thumbnail. Look at that. This is proper mango, I mean flowering. So far, so good. What I've done up to this level here at Michorani farm is to make sure that immediately they start flowering. Immediately you notice that they are flowering, you apply what we refer to, you apply a combination of 3 things. Look at the flowering here. Look at the size of the mango tree and look at how much it has flowered. The secret behind all this is to make sure that during flowering or even before flowering, we apply pesticides, foliar fertilizer, and my secret recipe which goes by the name rabbit urine. Rabbit urine by itself is an organic foliar rich in ammonia and rich in nutrients. It first fends off the insects due to its pungent smell. Secondly, due to the ammonia, I mean the nitrates in it, it is a natural foliar fertilizer. Then I apply other vegetative foliars as sold in the market to achieve all this. I equally apply some insecticides to fend off the insects which are now eating on the small mangoes. And in particular, Bon Anthony, which one do we use? Say hi to viewers.
Hi, hi.
Yes. Which one do we use the insecticide? Tunatumia gani?
Sana sana tunatumia rabbit urine.
Yes.
Na sticker.
Na sticker. Yes. Sticker ya kuspread kwa matawi.
Yeah.
Na kuna dawa ingine insecticide tunatumia inaitwa ni ridomil ama inaitwa nini?
Capture ni sawa.
Capture ni sawa.
The same.
Yes. So those are the ones, Those are the ones we use for purposes of making sure that we maximize on flowering and the fruiting itself. See all that. Those are small mangoes which are coming up. Look at the result of the use of my foliars, organic and non-organic, but in particular I use plenty of it. I use rabbit urine, and this is the secret behind. Here at Mechorani Farm, we keep rabbits, we do rabbit farming, and a 20-liter jerrycan of rabbit urine, we sell it at 1,500 Kenya shillings. So, should you need one, kindly don't hesitate to call me, or 722-762750 for supply of fresh rabbit urine, which is undiluted, for you to do the diluting. I'll actually give you the formula. So that is what we use here at Mechorani Farm. Let's go around as we inspect what we do. These are citruses, oranges, and lemons, but I'm in particular interested in showing you the success of my mango farming. So these are mangoes. It's mango season. Just show my viewers the flowering. Yes. When you use insecticides, the purpose is to fend off insects which are feeding on the flowers and feeding on the small mangoes already produced. Then there is another very dangerous disease which goes by the name mildew. The white part you are seeing here. We normally apply equally a pesticide. There is a medicine for it, because ultimately they make your tree not to flower. You can see this is now flowers which are dry due to mildew. But already we've tackled that issue. You can actually see this section is so fresh, nothing is falling out. Very fresh, nothing is falling out. So we apply the rabbit urine to fend off insects which bring about, the falling off of flowers. And then we apply some other agrochemicals to do away with the mildew which is brought about by the weather. If you notice lately, it has been very cold, and that is not very productive for mangoes. So those are the things which we use to fend off insects from our place. So this is the mango season. Show my viewers up to the far end how the flowering is. This is Makueni, where mangoes do very well. Temperatures range between 25 and 35 on a single average day during dry spell, and that is when mangoes do very well. The moment during dry spell, that is when the mangoes do well. During wet season, the mangoes just increase the leaves, they regenerate. So this is the right time, and this is the man who does the magic here. This is the man who spreads. This is the man who sprays the insecticide, the foliars, and making sure that these mangoes are trimmed during off season for them to give you a giant size mango. So come along. I want you to review the success of what we do here at Mechorani Farm. We make sure them more mango trees. I have over 400 mango trees in this place, and should you need some mangoes, kindly don't hesitate to place your order. I'll be more than free to supply you with fresh mangoes by the month of October from the farm, grown in Makueni, produce of Makueni County. This is it. All these are mango. All these are apple mangoes. You can see they've started producing the small mangoes here. All these are mangoes. In the next 2 months, they'll be so giant to an extent, ready for the market. Come and see. Look at the size of that mango. The leaves are this way because of dew. This is because of the cold spell which has been ongoing from the month of June up to currently we are in August. It has been extremely cold, and that is not very conducive for mangoes. But I have the mangoes here with me ready. These are mangoes, apple mangoes. When we move to these other trees, you can see down there I do a bit of mulching so that they don't lose water during dry spell. And this is now mangoes. The funny thing about mangoes is that we don't water them right now. When you do that, they will start regrowing. They'll stop producing and start regrowing. They'll adopt a rainy season weather, climate, and start growing leaves instead of bearing fruits and bearing flowers. So this is what we do. For right now, we don't water them. And all these are mangoes and mangoes. And the secret behind all this is three things: insecticide, 1, foliar, 2, sticker to spread the foliar and the insecticide evenly on the leaves, and to make sure just in event of rain your insecticide or your foliar doesn't fall. So that is what we do for us to achieve all this. So show my viewers more and more mangoes. We refer them to mangoes. In the next 2 months, my mangoes will be ready for the market. So make sure that you take this opportunity, place your order. I will supply you with as many mangoes as you so wish. So this is how we grow mango in Makueni. This is a tree which is roughly 5 years old. This is a tree which is around 5 years old, and it is doing very well. It has done very well. We will keep respraying them with pest insecticides so that we don't spoil the produce. So this is it. This is equally a mango. This is an apple mango. Look at the size of a grafted mango. So short, yet it has started yielding. This is now an apple mango. They reproduce even at knee size. At knee size, they can reproduce. And this is how we grow them. The spacing is like the spacing from that one to this one. The spacing, if you show them, this should be like 3 meters apart. 3 meters apart, 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters apart. So these are more mangoes. Come with me. Get to see what we mean here at Makueni. Show them Anthony, the man who does the spraying. So these are apple mangoes which are coming out very well. After the flowering season, now it's the fruiting season. So this is it. We have some more and more mangoes here. Generally, viewer, mangoes do very well in this side of Kenya. And this is the home of the sweetest mango in Kenya, Makueni County. And as you continue watching, kindly remember to give me that subscription to grow this channel together. My vlogs are basically about farming, and I always welcome farmers so that we may interact and come out with the very best, more so when it comes to farming. So feel free to share any comments, to advise me, as I equally advise you on how best to get a proper yield so that we do farming together. Welcome, come along. So these are more mangoes, these are citrus trees. We've neglected them a bit because our attention was on the mangoes. So these are mangoes which are flowering and flowering properly. See the size of that mango. I've harvested around 4 times from this mango. 4 times. These are almost all of them are around 5 years old. And I've harvested around 4 times, because the funny thing about grafting mangoes is that immediately you graft a mango, and if for you, those of you who don't know how to graft a mango, I'll do a video shortly after this one to show you how we do it and to show you one which has already been grafted and it's growing. Immediately you graft a mango which is the size of your knee. Show them the size of your knee. The next season, as the rest flower, it will equally flower. What happens is that when you graft, you take a mature scion, and that scion immediately it starts, I mean, you graft it and it picks up. It will immediately flower in the next season. But that was not the purpose of this vlog. The purpose of this vlog was actually to show you the success of my mango farming and how well we are doing. You can actually see here I have some early harvest, early mango harvest, I mean early yielding. These ones that came up during the off season. Those are just around 2, and I know there are so many others hidden in there. And the purpose of this video was actually to show you how best we do it in Makueni here. The secret once again are 4 things. 1, foliar, vegetative foliar or foliar if I may call it. 2, rabbit urine, which propagates growth. 3, insecticides to fend off the many insects which attack the flowers. 4, sticker to make sure that the insecticide, the foliars are well spread on the leaf and retained in event it rains or they don't, I mean, they stick those 3 components I've told you onto the mango leaves for proper, I mean, flowering. So come along with me. Just follow me for more photos. Now notice that there is space in between, and we've actually trimmed the mango tree so well so that it is hairy. I mean, there is sufficient sunlight and there is nothing which is left out. We normally trim it and make sure that during off season, I mean dry spells, we water before the flowering, but immediately the flowering starts, we stop watering at the base so that now nature takes its course. The funny thing, like I was telling you, is that mangoes don't require a lot of water. They do very well in dry areas like in our area, Makueni. And when you water it, it actually makes the fruit not sweet. So the best thing when you have your mangoes, don't water them. Let them use the water they reserved during the wet spells. And by so doing, you will achieve a very succulent, sweet mango. So have a look at some mangoes here. These ones are flowering. These ones are as a result of off-season flowering. And at the far end here, Bon Anthony, I can see you have a yellow thing.
Yeah.
This is a fly trap which we buy at Kenya shillings 450, and we use it to trap some very destructive wasps which attack your mangoes during this season. So inside it has some insecticide which is in this sponge, and as you can see, there's already the wasps are here. These are the destructive wasps. So what it does, it traps them in here through these holes, and then it kills them. From here I can actually smell the insecticide which is in this container. And when you acquire this gadget, which is very important, otherwise you will find a lot of, at harvest time, a lot of your mangoes will be spoiled due to those small wasps which bore on your mango. So this is what we get, and then we trap them. We place it haphazardly anywhere for the wasps to be trapped. You have the pali pazuri. This is how we place it, dear viewer. This is how we place it inside the mango tree, so that as the wasps roam around, they are trapped by that wasp trap. It's a trapper basically, to kill off those small wasps which drill on your mangoes and spoil them. In fact, they are so destructive to an extent. By the time of harvest, when you get your mango, you would imagine it's complete, it's ripe, it's in very good shape. But upon slicing it, that is when you'll find that they lay eggs inside your mango fruit, thus causing rot. So that is why we have to buy them and place them on each and every mango tree. It could be expensive, but they are long lasting. These are traps which you can use for the next 4 seasons before the insecticide loses its power. And even when it loses its power, you can still buy more to replace. So that is a very important gadget to any would-be mango farmer. So notice that. So this is it from Ichorani Farm, the home of mangoes. As you can see, I'm a proud farmer. I expect some bumper harvest, thank God. And I will be sharing with you, to my friends. You know, I normally give you mangoes for free, and this is where I get them from. So it's about farming, really. And with farming, no joke, you have to dedicate yourself so that you get the very best out of the best. So these are freshly grown mangoes here, small ones which are coming up. And give them 2 months. These are freshly grown mangoes which are coming out here. In 2 months' time, they'll be as huge as apple mangoes. And by then, I'll be more than ready to supply the market. So should you need mangoes from me, if you're around Makueni or within Kenya, more so in urban areas, Nairobi and Mombasa, don't hesitate to call me for an early booking. Let's walk along so that I will show my viewers more mangoes. Wambua, hii moja hujagraph hii, na ulikuwa umekata ugraph. Haujagraft, kata yote ugraft, ama uligraft na ikataa kukuja? Kata yote ugraft, na utoe hii majani yote. Sawa. So, show my viewers some more flowering. This is how we do it at Makueni. We make sure that we achieve the best out of the best. Look at this one too. You can imagine, I normally harvest over 10,000 pieces and supply them to the mango factory at Kalamba here in Makueni. Rest I sell, others are for domestic users, others I give to my good friends in Nairobi where I work during weekdays. But for now, this is it. I wanted to show you the secret behind proper flowering. I want to believe you are now a true testimony that it can be done, and it is done, and it shall be done, and you can do it too. Kindly, let's get into farming. For now, let me end my vlog there. Make sure that you subscribe, and God willing, let's meet in the next vlog. Goodbye, be blessed.